Now you have a coriander tuna in there. It's called coriander tuna. It's got the broccolini. Is the broccolini kind of the finer broccoli with the?
It's the sister, I think.
Looks like it's been married to an asparagus.
I think, yeah.
Maybe it has.
Maybe it has.
Who knows?
Who knows what they do?
Yes.
Yes.
Coriander tuna. What kind of tuna do you use?
It was ahi tuna. But you know, I met, when I interviewed David Suzuki not long ago, because I was writing for this paper. And so he's like, don't you cook with any tuna? I'm like, okay,
dolphin-free tuna only.
Yeah. Well,
yes, I bet he did give you a lecture. He lectures people about just about everything.
Just about everything.
Yes.
And I was so scared. I'm like, okay, I have to. So for this one, but I like the coriander. I take coriander and I toast them lightly, 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds on a medium. Then I crush them in the hand. Then I put them on a plate. Then I took a really good piece of tuna, dipped on each side, and the coriander would stick to it. And then less than 30 seconds each side.
Sure.
To die for. Yeah.
Well, we'll just give Mr. Suzuki tofu. Okay then. Now,
I like that.
Let's talk about your kids, because Anoop, how old's Anoop?
She's 17.
Right.
She's 17.
And then you have a littler one.
He's 7 years old.
Okay.
My daughter was my inspiration when I decided to move out of my traditional marriage, because I wanted my daughter to be the strong, independent woman, which she couldn't have been if if I had stayed in that particular relationship.
Yes.
And she is today, is a very straight A student, and she's graduating this year, so she wants to go to Africa and build homes, schools.
How
homes.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Well, she's certainly beautiful. I'm sure I saw a picture of Anoop in here. She was...
When she's not doing anything, she's downtown East Side with her school. Her school is Dr. Charles West.
Okay, sure, there she is, right?
Yeah. There she is, yeah.
She's so beautiful.
And my son is 7. He is next Jamie Oliver.
Of course he is. Why not?
He told me, he said, you know what, Mom? I know you're the best cook in the whole world, but you're losing your touch because your zucchini dish wasn't exactly what I expected.
So good. So you really think he's going to be a chef?
Oh, absolutely.
How
Absolutely.
lovely.
We had apple cider last night, and he was saying, I think cardamom is missing. So we added cardamom.
And how old is he?
7.
Great.
I know.
He's starting already.
And I love that, because in the village, men didn't cook, only women did.
Of course.
In my kitchen, my daughter has nothing to do with the food, but my son cooks. And I love it.
Yeah.
What a great honor to.
And so many men today are in the kitchen. Isn't it great? Finally, we can come home exhausted, and he's cooking.
I know.
That's a good day.
That's a very good day. Definitely.
Well, we always said for so many years, I really need a wife.
Oh, I know.
I so need a wife. Somebody get the cleaning, do the meals.
I need a wife and a mistress. That's what I need.
Of course we do.
Both of them,
of course we do. All of the above. Now, the chicken burgers, or are they bison burgers, chicken burgers? Your kids like them.
Bison burgers.
Okay.
And yeah, definitely, because bison is again organic. Yeah, definitely. So I'm trying to incorporate the same food philosophy what I did in the village. Stay away from the canned food. Stay away from non-organic stuff. So just to
And if it's too hot, and I know that all Indian food is certainly not hot, but if it is, tell me about what you drink with it, like a mango lassi or something like that.
Cold beer.
Cold beer, always good. Do you have a favorite beer?
Lassi.
Do you have a favorite Indian beer by any chance?
Not really. But mango lassi, you can't beat mango lassi.
Tell me what it is, mango
lassi is yogurt. Homemade yogurt, and then you just take fresh mango or puree mango juice, you put it in together with a bunch of ice, and then fennel powder, cardamom powder, this gorgeous flavors, and you put it in a blender.
Yum.
That's the whole thing, yeah.
And if you want wine, you paired wine with some of these dishes.
I did.
You know, the Malbecs with the
I like to promote
tofu.
my local wineries. So Narmada Bench Wineries from Okanagan.
Yes.
So I just paired their wineries, so they're just absolutely fantastic wines. And
so do you do a red, white, depending, or does it really matter with Indian food?
You know, I love red wine, and so I try to pick red wine, but white one works really well. It's, you know, it works really well. It's your palate. I've noticed it's so different. It's really, really different exactly what your palate is.
But if you put carrots and green peas together and serve it with a Malbec from Red Rooster.
Yes.
I read that in here. Makes the peas and the carrots taste just a little better.
Makes absolutely better.
Don't you think? So tofu, you like to cook with tofu? Nay.
I like to cook with tofu. Has to be organic tofu. I can't do the other tofu, so I do. Not often, but...
well, yours is so pretty.
And
We're
it's
looking
really
at that.
pretty. Yeah.
With cilantro chutney?
Cilantro chutney.
Lots of chutneys in Indian
Yeah.
cooking, right? Mostly what?
Mostly mint chutney, mango chutney. So those are the kind of the basic. In Punjab, where I grew up, we have like lots of mangoes.
Okay.
And, yeah.
And lots of mint. I know you have an edamame soup in here. That sounds delicious.
It's absolutely fantastic.
So a little Japanese influence, a little edamame. Warm beets. I love warm beets. Tell me what paneer is. Is that a cheese or a what?
It's Indian cheese. You bring milk to boil. As soon as it comes to boil, you add a little bit vinegar. So the creamy component separates from water. Put in a cheesecloth. Less than 10-15 minutes, you have an amazing homemade cheese. Similar to bocconcini, but much better and cheaper.
A little tastier, not as bland. Does it have a taste?
You know, I sometimes.
I know I've had it. I just can't remember.
When I boil milk, I add flavors to it. Sometimes cloves, sometimes even curry leaves, some mustard seeds, so you can just get your own flavor.
Okay, and when Bal Arneson has a birthday or an International Women's Day to celebrate, what do you make for yourself, or what do you order? What's your birthday meal? Do you have one?
I want a man to cook for me. That's all I care.
Okay.
I really, from
well,
my
you
book,
happen
definitely.
to have a man, I hear tell.
Yes, and he has to cook.
That's right. Is he still a massage therapist?
He's a massage therapist. I've done really good.
You have?
Yes.
He cooks, he massages?
Yeah. No, he does dishes. He's an awful cook. I'm training him. I'm training him. He's a great dishwasher. So
perfect.
He cleans
well,
the
and the
kitchen.
sun is coming up.
Yes, definitely.
Right along.
Yes.
Tonight you'll be at Barbara Jo's Books to Cooks. How fabulous.
Absolutely.
At 6 o'clock, celebrating Belle's quick and healthy Indian food. And you'll be cooking a little bit, I'm assuming.
I will be standing and looking pretty.
Oh, looking beautiful. Barbara Jo will be cooking?
Yeah, I think Barbara should be cooking. Yeah.
Okay. Nice to see you.
What a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
What a pleasure. Happy International Women's Day, if that's the right way to say it.
Absolutely.
And Joy Designs, the
Joy
Stone
Designs.
Art Gallery. Thank you for this beautiful bauble.
Oh, it's you. You're the rock.
Namaste.
So, thank you.
Thank you. Bal Arneson.